Bible Walk 33, the brother I feared. Genesis 33, I continue walking. The sun is up, but Jacob is still carrying the night with him. He crossed the river, wrestled with God, had his hip touched and received a new name, Israel. But one fear is still standing in front of him, Esau. Jacob lifts his eyes and sees him coming with 400 men. Jacob divides the children among Leah, Rachel, and the 2 servant women. Then he does something important. He walks out in front. The old Jacob might have hid him behind possessions, servants, or plans. This Jacob steps forward first. He bows to the ground 7 times as he approaches his brother. Every bow seems to say, I am not here to fight you. I come in peace. Then Esau moves. For 1 second I do not know what is about to happen, but Esau does not draw a weapon. He runs straight toward Jacob, throws his arms around him, embraces him, kisses him, and both brothers weep. The battle Jacob imagined never comes. The revenge he feared never arrives. 2 brothers separated by years of pain are standing together, crying in each other's arms. Jacob spent so much time expecting the worst. He divided camp, sent gifts ahead, prayed and prepared for destruction. Yet when the moment finally arrived, God had already been working somewhere Jacob could not see. Esau sees the women and children and asks who they are. Jacob tells them they are the children God has graciously given him. One by one, the families come forward and bow. Everyone Jacob feared losing is standing there alive. Then Esau asks about the herds Jacob sent ahead. Jacob says they were sent to find favor in his sight. Esau says he already has enough, but Jacob insists. He tells Esau that seeing his face is like seeing the face of God, because Esau has received him favorably. Jacob wrestled with God and lived. Now he faces the brother he feared and finds mercy. He urges Esau to accept the gift. A man once known for grasping is now opening his hands. Eventually, Esau accepts. Esau offers to travel with Jacob, but Jacob explains that the children are young and the livestock are nursing. If they are driven too hard, the flocks could die. Jacob asks Esau to go ahead while he travels slowly at the pace of the children and animals. Esau offers to leave some men behind. Jacob declines. The brothers part peacefully. Esau returns towards Seir. Jacob travels to Succoth, where he builds a house and shelters for his livestock. Later, Jacob comes safely to Shechem in Canaan. When Jacob left this land years earlier, he was running. Now he returns with wives, children, servants, livestock, wealth, scars, and a new name. He purchases a piece of land from the sons of Hamor for 100 pieces of money. Then Jacob builds an altar and calls it El Elohe Israel, the God of Israel. Jacob faces what he has been afraid to face, and the outcome is not what fear predicted. Fear told him Esau was coming to destroy him. Instead, Esau embraced him. Fear told him the past was waiting with the sword. Instead, the past ran toward him with tears. Jacob prayed, he humbled himself, he made peace where he could. But when the final moment came, he discovered something I think we all forget. We can spend years fighting battles in our minds that never happened the way we imagined. Jacob could not control Esau. He could only control how he approached him. So he came humbly, he came openly, he came willing to give instead of take. And God carried the rest. Reconciliation does not erase every scar. Forgiveness does not rewind time. Jacob and Esau embraced, but the years between them are still real. But scars do not mean God has abandoned the story. Sometimes the scar is proof that you survived the chapter that changed you. Jacob enters Canaan limping, but he enters safely. He once stole a blessing, now he builds an altar. He once ran from his brother, he bows before him. He once relied on schemes, now he knows the God who gave him a new name. And as I keep walking through Genesis, I see another kind of victory. Not every victory is defeating an enemy. Sometimes victory is discovering the person you fear does not have to remain your enemy. Sometimes victory is choosing humility. Sometimes victory is making peace. Jacob feared Esau. Israel faced him. The brother he expected to fight ran forward to embrace him. Fear writes terrible endings before the story is finished. Jacob imagined bloodshed, loss, and revenge, but God had been working beyond Jacob's sight. When the moment came, Jacob still had to walk forward, bow, speak, and face his past. But he did not face it alone. Genesis 33 reminds me
that faith does not always remove the difficult meeting. Sometimes faith gives me the strength to walk into it. I continue walking, and this time, the road ahead is peaceful.